Hi everyone and welcome back to day 5 of Amonkhet. And we've got a new story card, we got angels, we got the approach of the sun thing, who's it's? We got a whole bunch of good stuff. So, just going down the list here, let's go with the one I headlined the video with. And that is Ageless Sanctions. Now, someone actually, when I was on YouTube earlier today, I didn't click the video, but they made an interesting note that I didn't actually realize looking at these cards. This angel and the other angel got spoiled. These are the first male angels that we've had in Magic, as far to my knowledge. Domino J here. Hey, Domino. Yeah, as far as I know, these are the first male angels we ever had. I don't know why angels are always considered women. There can always be male angels, but so we have Ageless Sanctions. Now, this is the mythic rare and bomb creature I was wondering about, whether we were going to get it or not. Angel of Sanctions is a 3/4 angel creature with 3 of any color, 2 whites for a 5 converted mana cost in total. Flying. Whenever Angel of Sanctions enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-land permanent. An opponent controls until Angel of Sanctions leaves the battlefield. Embalm for 6, 1 white and 5 of any color. So, I mean, it's a perfectly fine card on its own. The Embalm is fine. It's a good card. I can definitely say it's a good card. But the thing is that if it's gonna die, you're gonna have to. I'm granted, if it dies, it dies. If it dies, you'll probably already have the mana to bring it back. If it exiled it completely, exiled it permanently, then I could see this being a near broken card. But as it stands, it's an Oblivion Ring on a creature, which isn't bad by any stretch of the means, but it's an Oblivion Ring on a creature with Embalm. So it's good, it's fine. 3/4s flying is pretty good for 5. Might be a little on the weak side, but that might just be my opinion. But yeah, anyway. Approach of the Second Sun. Now, I didn't know the picture for this, so I didn't know if this was a story card or a story spotlight card or not. This is not, as far as I can tell. Approach of the Sun is a rare white creature, a rare white sorcery for 6 of any color and 1 white, 7 altogether. If Approach of the Second Sun was cast from your hand, and you cast another spell named Approach of the Second Sun this game, you win the game. Otherwise, you gain 7 life and put Approach of the Second Sun into your library as the 7th card from the top. You would think something like this, which is clearly going to be is clearly a story element that is being focused on. The Second Sun being in between the horns. That's when the God Pharaoh Bolas returns. You'd think this would be a story card, but it's not. As for the card, it is expensive. But in a Commander shell, the 7 mana is nothing. For most of us who maybe want to play a big spell and it can maybe stall out long enough, so if you can get the 7 mana, play it, gain 7 life, keep a couple blockers on the field, and then just wait 7 turns out. Or, draw the cards and you'll be able to, get that 7th card even faster. If you got draw in this going on, which there seems to be a decent amount of in this set, like, what was it? The Naga Wizard? The Naga, what was it? Hold on. The Exert Naga. What was its name? Come on. Okay, Watchful Naga. That was it. Where you exert and draw a card. Yeah, basically, or, any of the blue cards let you draw a card. Or scrying, like the Curator of Mysteries. Domino keeps hearing things. She thinks people are home. So, yeah. In that way, I could see this being either way, it's a dangerous card because it's a ticking time bomb card. If you play it the one time, your opponent needs to deal with you pretty quickly or get rid of the card. If they can't counter the card, they're screwed. But that being said, its price is the thing that really kind of keeps it from being a horrific looking. Like if it were like 2 or even 1 cheaper, if it were like only 6 mana, I could see this being a bit more of a dangerous card. Obviously, the cheaper you get, the more. If this was 1 mana, it'd be this is 1 mana, it'd actually be pretty fucking insane. Then we have Cruel Reality. This is our first black mythic rare card. Cruel Reality. Now this is a story spotlight card. It's the second one, so I have a feeling this will either take place in the second story we'll see next week, or the third one, probably the second one next week. But it's 2 black, 5 of any color, 7 mana altogether. Another bit of a pricey card. As Gideon watched the Initiate murder his crop mate, his admiration of the city of Noctamon gave way to horror. Enchanted Player. At the beginning of Enchanted Player's upkeep, the player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. If that player can't, he or she loses life. 5 life, to be precise. Expensive to play. If you have anything that can lower its cost, or you can get it out for free, like with the As Foretold, for instance, then it becomes a horrifying card to play on someone. And in terms of story-wise, this does basically lend credence to basically what's going to happen with Gideon's story arc. It's not that he's going to be so disillusioned by the city. It's that, it's like he maybe turns on the Gatewatch or something like that. No, it's going to be he was disillusioned by the city, and then he realizes, no, this is not, no. Oh, God, no, what have I done? I was like, dude, guys, I'm sorry. They just give him a look like, yeah, no, we'll talk about this after we get our asses kicked by Bolas, because there's no way we're fucking beating Bolas. Yeah, that's something I think a lot of people are agreeing on, is that the Gatewatch have had 2 wins in a row right now against the Eldrazi twice. No, 3 wins, actually, against the Eldrazi twice, Innistrad and Zendikar, and against Tezzeret on Kaladesh. It's time for a loss. So, yeah. But as for the card, again, expensive, but if you're able to play it, it's worth it to play it if you can play it. So it's good. I like it. I just wish maybe like, again, 1 mana cheaper. Keep the 2 at double black, but maybe like 6 mana. New perspectives. 5 of any color, 1 blue, rare, enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Okay, play it as a draw 3 for 6. As long as you have 7 or more cards in your hand, you may pay 0 rather than pay cycling costs. Okay, the 7, I get it. I do get it. It's to go with Kefnet, Kefnet. I get that. But as a draw engine, it's fine. But 6 mana, and it has a secondary effect that's conditionally beneficial, but beneficial nonetheless. But that said, it really pains me to say that right now between the 2 gods, I don't like the blue one. I mean, he's got evasion, but keeping a minimum of 7 cards in your hand is a horrifying game strategy. Yes, it gives you options, but then you're turning that creature into nothing, or not. You're not turning him into nothing, but he can't do anything because you have less than 7 cards. Unless there's a card in this set that's going to give you an unlimited hand that lets you have as many cards you want in your hand. Like if you keep like 7 or 10, whatever, keep like that. That's fine, but compared to keeping 1 card in hand, 1 or less cards in hand, I'd rather keep the 1 or less cards in hand in the strategy that would allow it better. And Hazoret, I just feel, is a bit more impactful because she can make an immediate impact if you meet the condition, which you can meet a lot easier with 1 or less cards than you can. She's a top-decking masterpiece, whereas this guy, you top-deck him. That's a great way to think about that, actually. Given your circumstances, which of these gods would you rather top deck? Yeah, in a top decking scenario, all the Theros gods actually were still good. Good. They still actually had an impact on the board, could still do something depending on what your board state was. Kefnet's you're screwed with Kefnet when you bring that out. That's basically, you're screwed with that guy. But look, maybe okay, you're not completely screwed. You can bounce a land back, and you can bounce you can draw a card. That's about it. But anyway, I digress. News perspectives is okay. Again, and that's another thing. Yeah, you can cycle for 0, but looking at a lot of the cycle cards, some of them you wouldn't want to cycle. Like the Sphinx or the Oblivion Ring with Flash on it. You wouldn't want to cycle those. You want to keep those guys. So some of these things with Flash, cycle can go on everything, and some things, if you're just stuck with the card, you have no other choice, sure, but having to cycle costs for, 0, great, fine. But overall, it's a bulk rare. That's what it's going to be. Bounty of Laksa. This one is interesting. Bounty of Laksa. 2 of any color. 1 green, 1 blue. I love me my green blue. Favorite dual colors. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, so right before your combat phase, remove all flood counters from Bounty of Laksa. If no flood counters were removed this way, put a flood counter on Bounty of Laksa and draw a card. Otherwise, when removing the flood counters, you gain 1 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue to your mana pool. So either way, you're paying 4. So at minimum, you're paying on your first turn, you're paying 4 mana, 2 colors, and two of any other colors, but at least 2 color mana. You have to be in green-blue to draw a card and put a counter on this. 4 mana to play a card, to draw a card is not that great. But after that, you will be immediately be getting more mana to play more things, and then be getting a card every other turn. Basically, every other turn you're going to get mana. Every other turn you're going to get land. If you pay maybe, or you're going to get a card. Now play another one of these, and it can and actually there you go. If you can time it right, if you can play one to turn after you play the other, then you're more then basically you're going to be having you're going to be eating your cake. You're going to have your cake and eat. You're going to be drawing card and getting land each turn. So if you got 2 copies of it, play 2 copies of it. As the card for itself doesn't have an immediate impact, well, it does give you a card in your hand. So it does have at least some immediate impact. I like the card overall. It's pretty cool. I might add to something. It's got gorgeous artwork on it, by the way. Just beautiful artwork. I love the art in this set so far. But overall, it's fine. Dissenter's Deliverance. 1 green of 1 of any color, instant destroy target artifact. Cycle green. 1 green to cycle it. It's perfect. Actually, it's pretty good for what it is. An instant, 2 mana, 1 green, 1 of any color. Destroy your artifact, which artifacts actually seem to have a partial thing in this set, plus we are coming out of Kalador, so this is going to be actually have an impact in a lot of formats. Plus you have cycling, so if by chance it's just sitting in your hand doing nothing, or you got multiples, yeah, it's a good card to have. In 1 second, hold on. Make a poopy. Go on, make a baby, make a poopy. Oh, make a baby, make a poopy. Moving on, Supply Caravan. Camels! We got camels again. Supply Caravan. 1 white, 4 of any color, 5 altogether. A 3/5 camel. Dromedary to be precise. When Supply Caravan enters the battlefield, if you control a tap creature, which given the fact we have a lot of Exert in this set, so tapping and not untapping next turn, this card will probably see some use. You'll get a 1/1 white warrior creature token Vigilance. So you're getting a 4/6 space between 2 buys. One of those buys, unfortunately, the smaller one has Vigilance. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's a rare that if you need like that extra 23rd, 22nd, 24th, however many cards you use in your pre-release decks, that for the pre-release you'll use it. I don't see myself using it outside of that unless, I just don't see myself using it outside of that. Winged Shepherd, another angel. When the hour of promise arrives, the god Pharaoh will tear down the Hekmah, for its protection will no longer be needed. Oh, that says shit's about to go down on this plane in the next set. Because apparently there's horrors out there, man. Just horrors. The horrors. Winged Shepherd, though, is a 3/3, 5 of any color, 1 white. So 6 for 3/3 flying vigilance. Okay, as a bulk rare. Cycling, 1 white. Honestly, I could actually see you playing this for its cycling. Actually, yeah, I could very much see you. Basically, you just play it as a tap, draw a card spell, really. That's why you keep this in your hand. Which, again, if I'm in white in the pre-release, which possibly I could be, and I get this, that's what I'd probably use it for. But if I have the extra mana too, if I get this late game, it's a perfectly fine card to have late game. Nimble Blade Kenra, or Kenra, I'm going to go with. A 1 black, 1 red, 1 of any color. I believe that is a... Oh man, I need to hold on 1 second. I need to look at a uncommon real quick to see how the uncommons look again. There's an uncommon. Okay, because of the set symbol, the pyramid, the commons and the uncommons kind of look a little similar. So especially like on the white one. Well, no, the white ones they stand out, but like on things like the black ones. Okay, if I'm getting this right, yeah. Okay, it is just a common. All right. But I like the flavor text on this one is very interesting. It's a Jackal Warrior. It looks like a female Jackal Warrior. Prowess 1/3. Perfectly fine card. Perfectly decent. Prowess is no, I don't want to help with that. It's a short survey. But in the hour of glory, the gods and the untested will prove their worth before the god Pharaoh. Which means the gods themselves, first off, we know the gods themselves are going to be no match for Bolas. No match at all. Because he theoretically, we don't know fully if he truly created this plane from nothing, or if he built on an existing plane. But what we do know is he is the lord and ruler of this plane. And the gods probably bow to his will just as much as anyone else. So that's interesting to think that the gods themselves will be judged. Will have to prove their worth. As a whole, the card's good. It's a prowess 1/3 for 2. Play it. This one I like. This is a Jackal Warrior. Is also the only way to finish a trial of strength is with a basilisk scale in hand. Now, champion of Runas, I believe that is the name of the snake god, is a 3/3, 3 of any color, 1 green. Jackal Warrior. You may exert it when as it attacks, and when you do, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. This card's kind of nuts. Even if you get it off once, you're getting a creature for nothing. And if you're able to give this thing vigilance, say goodnight, Irene. You give this thing vigilance, they're done. That white-green deck, we know the where is it? What? Why am I blanking on the name? The cartouche of the white cartouche gives lifelink. I take it back. If there's a white card in this, I'm pretty certain he gives vigilance, not or assuming lifelink. I know the red one gives haste. The green one gives trample. The black one life. Oh wait, no, it's the black one that gives lifelink. That's right. The white one I think does in fact give vigilance, and the blue one gives flying. 1 second. Cartouche. Yes. I believe I was correct. It is one more time now. One more time now. I'm out. Gotta go all the way back here. Holy crap. Come on. Oh, there it is. No, first strike. Darn it. I was wrong. But I was wrong in a different way. Point being, though, it's a damn good card. It's a good card. It's a very good card. You're getting free shit. If you can give it vigilance somehow, or you can untap it and just do it again, yeah, and a 3/3 on a 4 body is a perfectly fine card. You can pump it up, make sure it doesn't die, do something with it. Either way, it's a great card. I love it. It's kind of like an Elvish Piper. 1 second. It's kind of like Elvish Piper, but I don't think we're ever going to really get Elvish Piper again. Or no, actually, it's not like Elvish Piper. It's like Maelstrom Angel, except on a 3/3 creature. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts on the cards for today. Some cards I liked, some cards I didn't like. I don't have to love everything that's set to love to set. 1 second. Just my hair, because my hair's growing out, it's very floofy. It's very unmanageable at points. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Any ideas for who would win? Star Wars, superhero, what ifs, magic, anything I do on the channel, put that in the comments below too. I will get to them. Yeah, there will be no movie review this week, but Fate of the Furious is next week. That will be the review next week. I can guarantee I'll be seeing that. It was just one of those things I didn't. The camera wasn't charged fully, and my phone wasn't really fully charged. In fact, it was down 30%, I think. And speaking of which, I gotta put mine on back. Gotta put it back on the charger. Yeah. So it's just I didn't want to bother doing that. It was Smurfs, so it's not like I'm like, oh god, it's not like it's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 or Wonder Woman or something huge. So yeah, it's like I got this weird little bump here. I think it's just veins or whatever. But anyway. Yeah, I'll actually be back because I forgot to do my best of March movies, so I'm going to do that in a little bit. Plus, I got a Star Wars video coming. So thanks for watching. See you next time.